I think I genuinely have mentioned this about 10 times, but we are the favourites to go up in the top spot this year. Salford City, right up the top there. And today, we are beginning our journey to hopefully do that by versing Leyton Orient in our first game of the season. Will the Gegenpress work in the lower divisions? Probably not, so we're going to have to switch it up very quickly if it doesn't, but we're going to give it a crack anyway, boys and girls. Let's start the proper season. Hey guys, and welcome back to the FM22 Salford City Road to Glory with me, Wrexall FM, where today we are versing Leyton Orient, and then I'm still not sure. I'm either going to play against Mansfield or Sutton, depending on how I'm feeling. You know, Carabao Cup, it's the Carabao Cup. I don't know if people care about it that much, but it's in the lower divisions, so sometimes it's nice to check that kind of stuff out. But we're definitely versing Leyton Orient to start our season off with, hopefully, a massive bang, and we are going to be using the players that we brought in the transfer special last episode to hopefully help us do exactly that. Before we go into today's episode, make sure you do smash the like button on today's episode, as well as subscribing to the Wrexall FM YouTube channel so that you don't miss the daily Football Manager content that will be coming with this series and other stuff here and there. Can we please smash 15 likes on today's episode? These like targets have been pretty mental, but we've been smashing them. I don't know if we've got 100 likes just yet to the first one, but I'm feeling hopeful. You know, I'm checking it right now. Right now, as we stand, I haven't even uploaded the second video yet. We have got 27 likes. That's a quarter of the way there. That's pretty decent. I'm impressed with you, boys and girls. But what we have to do right now is impress you on the football pitch, and we're going to be trying to do it with this team. The pre-season, it was good, but it was also kind of shaky. Like, we beat all the teams that we'd expect to beat. I'd say Dundee's the only team that you could accept maybe dropping points against. But Grimsby, that one kind of frightens me because they're in our division and we've lost. Although we did dominate, we'll kind of dominate, and we did rotate our team. Maybe it's not that bad. They're in the league below us. Okay, now I am slightly more frightened. And this under-23 game against the Manchester United boys, yes, they do have a lot of good players in there, but I still think we should have been able to do a wee bit more against them, maybe get a draw. Didn't quite go the way we wanted though, but we're jumping into today's game, and then we can panic if it doesn't go our way. And this is the team that we're going with for it. I've already pre-selected it. I've taken a look at the injuries. You know, Shepherd, he'll survive. Richards, he's okay as well. So I think that we'll be absolutely fine, even with those two players in there. I have not actually picked the bench though, so that's probably not my proudest moment, especially with Tom Elliott in there. So let's quickly edit that off camera. There we go. Now we've got the bench set up. We've got Ota in there. You know, maybe I should go through the first team first. We've got Richards up top, the new striker, the new man. He's pushed Henderson out of the striker position, and I think playing him at cam is actually going to benefit us. With Henderson obviously at cam, Hunter on the left-hand side, Morris on the right-hand side, playing as an inside forward on support duty. But I'm very quickly thinking maybe inverted wing is going to be better, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Lund in box-to-box midfielder. Then we've got Bramby in deep line playmaker. Not exactly his perfect role, but on the defensive duty, I think he'll do enough to create some chances going forward. Maybe not making too many tackles though. Toure at left back. Then we've got Shepherd at right back. Eastham, Turnbull, and King make up our three, central and goalkeeper defenders. So let's jump into this game. Let's go through it, and let's hope we can come away with a win. We're starting on a positive mentality. You got to be positive in life and in football, boys and girls. So I think that's a sign that we should be positive in today's episode. And if I don't win, it will still be positive because you guys like me that much and you think I'm a good manager no matter what. So let's just jump into it. And oh my goodness, it's the start of a new save. So it's not got. Yeah, no, that's just annoying. Yeah, we're definitely doing key highlights, boys and girls. I'm not making these videos 25 minutes every day because, to be honest, I just don't have the time for that, and I don't think you have the patience for that. Although, not a horrendous start for us, creating a sort of chance. This is going to be a horrendous start if they score, though. We head it away, luckily, but they pick it straight back up. I can't remember where these guys were actually predicted to finish, but I don't think they're a bad team. I think that's Smythe, who used to play for QPR. He's a decent player, and he scored a goal. Oh my goodness. That is, that's not the chance I wanted early on in this game. It's a really good finish, but that's just so low XG, boys and girls. Like, what are the actual odds of that going into the back of the net? It's low. It's low. I'll tell you that much. And is that the Smythe? It is the QPR Smythe. He's really good. He's really good. He was good when I did a QPR save a couple of years ago up in the Sky Bet Championship. I didn't do it on YouTube. I just did it, personal life. I do things outside of YouTube, boys and girls. But aside from that shot, we've been all over them. And we finally have a chance to show that we've been all over them. So I'm expecting us to get back into it. And we do it with Lund. I thought that he managed to save it. But Ian Henderson, in his new position at central attacking midfield, gets his first assist. And Lund, as I believe a new signing, I didn't bring him in, so I can't take any credit for it. But I believe a new signing has managed to smash it into the back of the net. Just put enough power on it so that the goalkeeper can't handle it. And now we are back on level terms, where I'd say we deservedly deserve to be. And with 10 minutes to go in this first half, I'd love to see one more chance to potentially put us ahead before the break. Don't think it's going to come with only 1 minute of additional time. But it's been a decent performance so far. But I am going to say I'm far from pleased with the performance because it's motivating them. Realistically, you're never going to say what you really think in Football Manager. You're going to say what you know is going to get a good reaction out of the boys. And I did get a good reaction. It's not really projecting onto the pitch right now, but it will at some point, I guarantee it. And they literally have only had one shot, boys and girls. Like, I've played well in this game. I can't even knock the team. I can't knock myself. And we just got very unlucky. And that shot, yeah, it was 1 in a million. It was actually like 3 in 100 or something, because I think the XG was 0.03. Turnbull's playing it forward though, and we could begin the goal straight back to put us back ahead. Turnbull into Toure, back into Turnbull, playing it out from the back. I don't mind that at all. Playing with a bit of pace as well by putting Hunter through, and Hunter hits the woodwork. And I really needed that to go into the back of the net. 30 minutes of play left to go, and we would love to see a goal at some point very soon. I'm thinking about tactical changes, and London's thinking about scoring again. I think Hunter's got to come off on the left-hand side. I think McElney is coming on. I don't know why I struggle so much with that name, but I do, and he's coming on. And has that actually happened? Yeah, I think it has. All right. No, it has happened. Good. I kind of wanted to make another substitution, Football Manager, so hold your horses. We'll bring on Willock as well for Branby. Branby's not played terribly at all with a 7.1 rating, but I do want to see a wee bit more defensive solidity in there, and we could be scoring here. I was about to demand more. Toure, he's a most experienced player or something. I don't know. He's not our captain, I'm pretty sure, but he's been here for a while, but he can't score that goal. Can we get one more chance? We deserve to win this game. We really do. I don't know if we deserve to win it actually, but Leyton Orient certainly don't deserve to get a point. But I think they're about to, and that is a gut-wrenching way to start the season. It's not the worst way to start the season, but we should have won that game. We just let one silly chance go into the back of the net early on, and we didn't have enough about us up top to get us the goal. And I think questions will be asked of Richards in the morning. He comes in, plays a 6.9, not a terrible performance, but he had some chances. He had an XG of 0.63, if you could see down there. I would have liked to see a bit more from him, man. And Aaron Ramsey doesn't look half bad. Might be a good option. Oh, he does look half bad. I thought he was way better goalkeeper than that. I was really ambitious about signing him. Still might bring him in though. Oh, is this the guy? No, this is the guy. My bad, boys and girls. Okay, yeah, no, you're going off my transfer list then. No, I do not want you on that transfer list. It's this guy that we're bringing in. Thank goodness. I was thinking it did look a bit average, and now you're just watching me scout players. As to be honest, I'm just stalling because I don't know what we're doing for the next game. Am I playing the Carabao Cup off camera? Yeah, I am. It's the Carabao Cup, boys and girls. I don't think anyone's going to be up in arms about that. So we'll simulate that game, and then we'll be back against Sutton, who are bottom of the table. Like, if that doesn't have win written all over it, I don't know what does. And all of a sudden, I feel much better about this team. With a rotated squad, to be fair, Mansfield might have used a rotated squad as well, but that evens it out. We've managed to beat this side 3-0 and go through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. And this is a Mansfield side that is in our division, so we can actually beat teams with our formation, with our tactic, and with our new signings. Yes, new signings. We should be able to do even better. The two players I was talking about in the last episode, the goalkeeper from Man United has come in, as well as the centre-back from Tottenham Hotspur. Both great players. Hopefully, players will be able to sign on frees at the end of the year. And we also managed to sign one other player because I realised going into that Carabao Cup game, we don't actually have an out-and-out reserve left-back. So Toure kind of has to play every single game. So that's not an option because, you know, injuries are a thing. So we brought in Ryan Corrigan as just a rotation option. He's not going to do a lot for us, but he doesn't look horrendous, so happy to have him at the club. And now let's jump into the next game against Sutton away from home. Hopefully we can come away with a win and play just as well as we did in the last game. And I'm using the exact same lineup as last time, except with the addition of our new centre-back and goalkeeper combination. Hopefully they have great debuts. I mean, the goalkeeper played very well in the last game, saving a lot of great shots. So I'm expecting some decent things today in his league campaign debut. And hopefully, I've said hopefully about 20 times leading up to this game, hopefully we will be coming away with the win. That is the goal, of course. And against the 24th place side, it really should be a genuine option for us. So let's see a chance early on, and let's see us put the ball into the back of the net. It's not happening just yet, but to be fair, it's only been 13 minutes, and now we do see the chance. It's headed away, but our new man, Walcott, picks it up, plays it into Branby. Branby playing it back to Shepherd. I love this build-up. Lund has already scored once this year, but he doesn't score again. Branby takes a shot, though, and oh my goodness, our centre mids are great at scoring goals, aren't they, boys and girls? What on earth is that? That's that's a goal that I would be proud of in the Premier League, not just in League 2. That is ridiculous. Just a quick touch. Branby controls it and kills it into the top corner. No goalkeeper in the world is saving that, mate. And we're 1-0 up straight away. This team looks like it might have a level of ability. Ignore the fact that we drew the last game 1-1. We are playing out of our skin at the moment. And that's probably because I'm just on a high of winning 3-0. But I'm expecting us to play very well here again. Walcott playing it into Turnbull. Turnbull moving it forward into Toure, into Lind. Hunter, Richards is through. Oh, I'd love him to score his first goal for the club very early on. Because if he's going like 5 or 6 games without scoring, I'm probably going to have to think about not starting him. So if you could pop one into the back of the net very soon, Richards, that would be very ideal. Walcott playing it back to Turnbull. We're back on the attack straight afterwards. Turnbull back all the way to our goalkeeper. And to be fair, it was 2 FMs ago. But when you used to play it back to the goalkeeper, it almost guaranteed you'd score a goal from the highlight. Is it a thing again in this year's Football Manager? I don't think it is with that chance. Although it's continuing on, so maybe the chance isn't over. And it was an interesting chance to say the least. I wasn't really thinking that was going to go into the back of the net, but it was an okay hit by Hunter, and we've got a chance once again straight afterwards. We have 3 chances just back to back to back. And hopefully, this one is going to be the one to put us 2-0 up. Turnbull, Richards, he's scored. Second game, let's go. That's what we needed for that man. And Hunter's also gotten an assist, which is exactly what we needed as well. A decent average rating for him. Just good morale. And now I'm 99.9% confident. I was going to say 100%, but I did think, you know, that might come to bite me in the bottom at the end of the video. But I am 99.9% certain we're coming away with the win here. We've been all over them. We look the better side. Statistically, we're the better side. And on the scoreline, of course, we are the better side. And with only 15 minutes to go in this first half, we have another chance. I was about to say, surely it's going to end the way it is right now, but maybe we could be adding one more. Toure, putting it in. Oh, Richards, you got to finish that. He's done so well to control that and turn. But then the defender, to be fair, it was well defended. But I would love to see him get a wee bit more urgency about that. Turn, touch, shoot, bang into the back of the net. But it might not matter because we could be scoring again here. Oh, Walcott trying to score on his debut but couldn't quite get it in. And I think we're going to have to live with a 2-0 lead at halftime. Oh no, boys and girls. It's horrendous, isn't it? I don't know how I can cope. I'm very happy with the performance so far. Absolutely no flaws in there. I don't think we saw many chances for them at all. Actually, I don't think we saw any chances for them at all. So we've been defensively solid. We've been attacking very well. Maybe a bit more clinical in front of goal. But Josh Morris just puts exactly that onto it. I think it was offside though. Okay, I don't think we get VAR at this level. I was thinking something was looking a wee bit offside to me, and that is Richards. No comment. Lund into Henderson. We'll just move on to the next highlight. Walcott moving it forward into Morris. Morris has it on the right hand side. He plays it into Richards very quickly, back into Morris, and how Hunter has gotten his noggin onto that is absolutely beyond me. He was offside and he didn't score anyway. But oh my goodness, again, another chance straight away. It's just absolutely domination from us at the moment. I feel bad for the Sutton fans. They've come here to try and see their players get some sort of a chance, but it's just not happening. We're too dominant. The gegenpress is working very well, and I am thinking already maybe to drop it down a wee bit later in the game. Oh, that's a beautiful goal. That's beautiful. Morris with the ability to just square it across to Richards. Oh, he just touches it in. That's really good. Really nice finish. But I think that at this level, the amount of games you play, I don't think the gegenpress would work perfectly. So I'm thinking rotation needs to be a big factor in a lot of our games, as well as the fact that I think I might just bring it down a touch into higher and then shorter passing to try and create chances a different way later in the game, so that we're not just running left, right and centre. Straight away they have the first chance of the game, so I'm worried that decision has led to us conceding. Luckily he was in an offside position, but maybe that is a sign from the FM gods that is not the best decision to be making. But I'll still give it a crack anyway. I'll chalk that one off as a bit of a fluke. And now I'm thinking about my first substitution. It's going to be Henderson. Henderson's the only man that I think has been very quiet in this game. Toure might have to come off as well, because he's just played 3 games in a row, and we want to keep that man fully fit for as long as we can. I don't know if this is a real chance or not, because it looks attacking. It looks very promising, but I have just made a tactical change. So I've been fooled by Football Manager before, so I'm very cautious about thinking this is a highlight. But surely in that position, you got to think that was a chance. That was a chance. And Richards could have gotten his hat-trick there, but he does shoot it way over the bar. And now they're back on the attack. There's maybe dropping down has actually created a lot of issues for us, because we have just conceded. And maybe you just got to stick with the gegenpress all the way to the bank. Because once again, they have the ball, and I'm worried that they're going to score again, because if they score again, it's going to be a nervy couple of minutes. I was really hoping we'd just win the knockdown there, but we haven't. And they're through again, playing it back. Can they square it, or are they going to win a penalty? That's not a penalty. That is so not a penalty. That is not a penalty. He got all of the ball, and oh my goodness, it's going to be a nervy last couple of minutes, boys and girls. I did not expect this to happen, and I did not expect to go straight back up to the normal gegenpress. We'll go down to balanced as well. Okay, let's just sweep this under the rug. Call it full time. Full time. I think it's full time. Lund's looking tired in the middle, so Willock's going to come on. Ramby's going to go into the... Oh, no, Willock can play in the box-to-box. And we'll keep it like that for the last 18 minutes of this game, and just hope that we don't concede. Come on. If we could add one, that would be brilliant as well, but we're giving the ball straight back to them. I swear if we concede, I'm going to have a mental breakdown. Because it is entirely my fault, boys and girls. Morris into Shepherd. Shepherd moving it up. Oh, and they get it. Every time they get the ball now, I'm frightened. But we get it straight back. They should be frightened. Hunter, he's got the pace to pick it up. He puts it in. Is anyone going to get onto it? No. And they have the ball back. See, I don't like this, but we get it straight back. Okay, see, my emotions are all over the place. I feel like a bipolar person, because I'm just happy every time we have the ball, and very upset every time they get the ball. And now I am ecstatic, because it is Richards that's put the ball into the back of the net to get him a hat-trick in his second game in a Salford shirt. That's a beautiful ball by Turnbull as well. No, he wasn't coming off the bench, actually. I thought it was East Ham for a second, but no, Turnbull's been here the entire game. So, you know, that just justifies my decision to start Turnbull, and and the young centre back that we did have. And with only a couple of minutes to go, I'm not even worried anymore. It's calm. It's a win. And I told you it was 99.9% confirmed. And we've started the season okay. It was shaky in that game. I would have liked to have seen a bit of a better defensive performance, but I will take a lot of the blame by saying that maybe my tactical changes led to them scoring 2 goals, but it's okay. You live and you learn. I moved it back and we managed to get a goal back, and we're ending this episode in 7th place with 4 points from our first 2 games. Not terrible. Absolutely not terrible. And now I do want to know, where is Leyton Orient predicted to finish? They are predicted to finish in 6th place, so they're a decent team. I don't feel horrendous about that now, boys and girls, and I hope that you don't feel horrendous about it either. There's no point beating ourselves up over the things that we can't control, boys and girls. It's just not worth it. Okay, that's where we're ending this episode, with that dry and, to be honest, not very funny humour. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you did enjoy it so you don't miss the daily Football Manager content. If you've gotten to the 3rd episode, please subscribe. It just means a lot to me. Can you please like this video if you have enjoyed it as well, and I will see you all later.